Hello students, welcome to my next online class, and in this video we are going to practice few questions from a part of algebra, that is determinant. Okay, so in this video I'll try to give the full concept, how to find the value of any determinant, how to evaluate any determinant, how to apply properties. Okay, so when it is being asked to evaluate the determinant, either we have to use the properties, or if possible we will directly find the value of the determinant by using the formula. Okay, so let's see what is determinant here. You see, determinant is denoted by either D or del first, right? This is the denotation how we denote a determinant. Now determinant can be of second order, it can be of third order. Now when I say it is of second order, that means it has two rows, that means A1, A2, B1, B2. You see how many rows it has? Two rows. These are rows. This is row 1, this is row 2, this is column 1, this is column 2. That means in second order determinant, that means here when I say second order, that means it has two rows and two columns, that means 2 by 2. Okay, so order generally we write here by 2 cross 2, that means 2 stands for rows, 2 stands for column, that means 2 cross 2 determinant. Now when I say 3 cross 3 determinant, that means order 3, this was order 2. Okay, so when I say order 2, 2 cross 2, order 3 means here 3 cross 3, that means 3 rows, 3 columns. So if I need to make this determinant, construct this determinant, we need to write it A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. Now we have 3 rows and 3 columns, right? So this is called 3 cross 3 determinant or determinant of third order. Okay, now when I say find the value of this determinant of order 2, that means del equals to 3, 2, 5, 4. If I need to find the value of this determinant, find this value. Okay, so this is the question. So determinant value when you are finding, that means we need to multiply this one, that means 3 into 4 minus 5 into 2, right? So 3 into 4, it is in positive, plus then when you are multiplying here, minus of 5 into 2, that is 12 minus 10, answer is 2. Okay, so this is the answer. So this is how we multiply or we get value of any 2 cross 2 determinant. This is order 2 here. Now if you need to see the formula, if it was A1, A2, B1, B2, that what was the formula here? That means A1, B2 minus A2, B1. Okay, so this is how we find any value of any determinant of 2 cross 2 order. Similarly, we can find the value of 3 cross 3 determinant also. Like if I ask get the value of a determinant whose rows and columns are 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 0, 2, 3, 1, right? We need to get the value of this determinant now. Now what is the order? How many rows are there? 3. How many columns are there? 3. That means 3 cross 3 determinant, right? And make sure determinant is denoted by a parallel line. Now if you make this one as third bracket, then this will become matrix. Okay, so its properties are different than that of determinant. So we'll just write a parallel so that we will indicate this is a determinant question. It is not a matrix question. If it is matrix, then it will be third bracket. Now in here we need to find a value of this determinant. So what we will do, del, we'll consider this one as 1. Now you'll hide this and this. Then we will get 1, 0, 3, 1. So actually what we are getting here, we are getting the minor of A. That means this position, if I consider as 1, what will be the minor of 1? When I say minor of 1, that means you will hide row and you will hide column. That means row and column. What will get? 1, 0, 3, 1. Okay. So if I say what is the position of this one? This A11. That means row number 1, column number 1. Right? Similarly, what is its row? row number 1 and column number 2. What is the position of this element 3? Row number 1, column number 3. So likewise. Now you see, when I say similarly, we have position of this also. Row number 2, column number 1. Row number 2, column number 2. Row number 2, column number 3. Similarly here, row number 3, column number 1. Row number 3, column number 2. Row number 3, column number 3. So you see, these are the positions of this element. Okay. Now you see, whenever any position when you are adding up, if you are getting an even number, then make sure it will be positive. Like for example, you see 1 plus 1, 2. That means 2 is an even number, so therefore positive. Now you will write 1 and you will hide row and column. You will get this 4 element, right? Now again you will add this one, 1 plus 2. Now you need to find for this row. Okay, so 1 plus 2, 3. 3 is an odd number, therefore minus. Again you will write here 2. Okay, now you hide this row and column. That means corresponding column and corresponding row you need to hide. So we are finding for 2, that means you will hide 2 and 2. What you will get here? 4, 0, 2, 1. 4, 0, 2, 1. Now again we need to find for 3. Now 1 plus 3, 4. 4 is an even number. Therefore plus, and in this position we have 3. We'll hide. So we'll hide row and again column. We'll get 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. Right? So this is how we get the value of any 3 cross 3 determinant. Now we'll solve this one. 1 into 1, 1, minus 3 into 0, 0. Minus 2, 1 into 4, 4, minus 2 into 0, 0. Plus 3, 3 4 is 12, minus 2 1 is 2. So 1 minus 0 is 1, 1 into 1 remains same, 1, 4 minus 0, 4, 4 2 is 8, that is minus 8, plus 12 minus 2, 10, 10 3 is 30. Therefore 30 plus 1, 31, minus 8. So here you will get 3 and here you will get 2, that means 23. So 23 is the answer. Okay, so this is how we get the value of any 3 cross 3 determinant. I repeat once more. When I say 3 cross 3, that means it has 3 rows and 3 columns. Okay, so if any determinant has 3 rows and 3 columns, then it is called 3 cross 3 determinant. Now when you need to find the value of this determinant, then we will take as first A1, then minor of A1. Minor of A1, when I say, you hide this and this, B2, B3, C2, C3, right? Now we will take for A2. Now before taking A2, we have to see whether I have to plus, means write here plus or minus. A2 position, this position is 1, 2. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 is an odd number. So as it is odd number, so we will put minus. Minus again A2, then again minus. You will hide this row and this column. B1, B3, C1, C3. Right? Now similarly, we will add plus. Now what is this position? 1, 3. 1 plus 3, 4. That means row number 1, column number 3. 1 plus 3, 4. 4 is an even number. Therefore, we will write A3 and corresponding row and column. That is B1, B2, C1, C2. So likewise, now we will cross multiply and we will get the value of this. So that will be the required answer for this determinant. Okay. So few questions I have noted from this exercise 5a. So the questions are a bit easy, you see, but still we will solve few questions here. Question number 1, find the value of this determinant. You see, del equals to 2, 5, 4, 1. That means 2 cross 2 determinant, right? So we need to get the value of this determinant. 1 into 2 minus 4 into 5. So 2 minus 20, that is minus 18 is the answer. Okay, so value of this determinant is minus 18. Similarly, we will find for question number 4. In question number 4 we have x plus 2, 2x plus 5, 3x minus 1, x minus 3, right? Now we will cross multiply x plus 2 and x minus 3. We will cross multiply this one, then minus 3x minus 1, 2x plus 5. So we need to multiply x with these two terms, x into x, x square, x into 3, 3x, 2 into x, 2x, minus 6, minus. Now 3x into 2x, 6x square, 3x into 5, plus 15x, minus 2x, minus 5. Now x square minus 3x plus 2x, we will get here minus x minus 6, minus 6x square. Now 15 minus 2 is 13x, minus is outside the minus 13x, plus 5. Now we will solve this one. X square minus 6x square, that is minus 5x square, minus x minus 13x and then minus 14x, and minus 6x plus 5, that is minus 1. So this will be our required answer. So next question we have here. Number 5. Cos theta minus sin theta, sin theta, cos theta. So when we get the value of this determinant, cos theta into cos theta, cos square theta by formula minus, sin theta minus sin theta is minus sin square theta, minus minus plus, so cos square theta plus sin square theta, and we know this value is 1. Okay. Similarly, we will solve for this question also. Here also we need to just cross multiply. So when you cross multiply this one, y minus x square plus xy minus y square, x plus y, x square plus xy plus y square. Okay. So when you multiply this one, we'll get y minus x square plus xy plus y square minus x plus y, x square plus xy minus y square. So you see, y minus x square plus xy plus y square minus, so when you multiply this minus inside, then this will be x plus y, x square minus xy plus y square. Okay, so here in this step we have to apply the formula for the cube, like a minus b, a square plus ab plus b square. This can be written a cube minus b cube. A plus b, a square minus ab plus b square, that is a cube plus b cube. Now this and this will get cancelled. We will get y cube plus y cube, that is 2y cube. So we need to apply the formula. So formula for cube: a minus b, a square plus ab plus b square. This is a cube minus b cube formula, and this is a cube plus b cube formula. So after substituting the formula and cancellation, we will get the answer. Okay, so let's see our next question. So in the next question we have to get the value of n. So when it is asked get the value of n here, that means 3, 4, m5 equals to 3. Get the value of n, that means just we will cross multiply. 5 3 is 15 minus 4 into m, 4m equals to 3, or 15 minus 3 equals to 4m. Here 4m equals to 15 minus 3, that is 12. 4 3 is 12, that is m equals to 3. So 3 is the answer. Okay, so this is how we are going to solve questions from this exercise, and we will solve few questions from now third order. Next topic we have minors and cofactors. Now in any question, if it is asked find a minor of this element or the cofactor of this determinant, then how we are going to find out, that one we will see. Okay, so minors and cofactor. So let me note down one question here. So exercise 5b, write down the minors of -2 and 4 in 2 1 1 1 minus 2 minus 3 3 2 4. Okay, so there's one question. We have to get the minors of -2 and 4, that is this element and this element, right? So before getting the minors of this, so you see what is the position of this a11, a12, a13. Similarly a21, a22, a23, a31, a32 and a33. When I say 32, a32, what does this mean? 3 means row number 3, column number 1, right? That is a31. Similarly here this one a32, that means row number 3 and column number 2. Okay, row number 3, column number 3. So likewise we will find for a21, a22, a23. So these are the positions of this particular elements. Okay, now in the question it is said find the minor of -2. So when I say minor of -2, this is a -2 here, -2. So minor of -2 you will be writing like this. Minor of -2 equals to, you will hide corresponding row and corresponding column. Row and column will be hide divided 2 1 3 4. That means 4 2 is 8 minus 3 into 1 3, that is 5. So 5 is the answer, -2. Similarly minor of 4. So when I say minor of 4, that means you need to hide 4 element, corresponding column and corresponding row. So you will get 2 1 1 minus 2. So -2 into 2 -4 minus 1 into 1 1, that is -5. Okay, so these are the answers of for this question, that is -2 and 4 in this determinant. So we'll find minors in this way. Whenever it is said find minor of this element or that element, you will find or you will hide corresponding row and corresponding column, and whatever elements are left, just you will cross multiply. Okay, so likewise we will get the answer for this type of questions. Next we have cofactor. Let's solve some portion from cofactor. Write the question number 4.1. Write the cofactors of elements of the second row of the determinant, and determinant is given 1 2 3 minus 4 3 6 2 minus 7 9. Okay, so cofactor of the elements of second row of determinant, that means this row, -4 3 and 6, we have to find the cofactor of each and every element. Okay, now how to find a cofactor of any element? You see, cofactor of Aij formula -1 I plus j Mij. Okay, so this formula we have to use while finding the cofactors of this element. You see, what is Ij here? I is number of row or position of row and position of column, j is position of column, and Mij, that is minor of that position. Okay, let's find cofactor of -4, then it will be clear. Cofactor of -4. Now what is this position here? That is A21, right? Row number 2, column number 1. First we'll mark for row, then column. Which row it is? Second row, first column. That is 2 1. That is cofactor of A21. We will not write here -4. We can write here -4 also, but generally we write its position here. Okay, so cofactor of A21, or in the bracket I will write here -4 equals to -1 I plus j 2 plus 1. okay, and M21. What is M21? Minor of this element. So when I say minor, you will hide this row and column. So minus 1 cube, and you will hide this row and this column. You will get 1, 3, 2, 9. Now minus 1 into any number, negative number to the power of odd number, always you will get negative term. 9 1s are 9, minus 2 3s are 6. Here 9 minus 6 is 3, that is minus 3. Okay, so cofactor of minus 4 we will get here minus 3. Okay, so one thing you note here, when I am finding minor for minus 4, that means corresponding column and corresponding row, you will be getting here 2 3, 2 3, okay, minus 7 9. Okay, now we will solve this one here, that is minus 1, 9 2 is 18, minus 7 3 is 21, that is minus minus plus 21. So minus 1 into 39, that is minus 39 is the answer. Okay, so make sure you don't do mistake like this. So we have to hide corresponding row and corresponding column. So we are finding for minus 4, so we'll hide this and this, right? So next we will find for cofactor for 3, or what is this position here? A22. Okay, A22, that is 3. Now minus 1, 2 plus 2, that is 4, and M22, that is 1 into M22. This position you will hide corresponding row and corresponding column. You will get here 1 3 2 9. Okay, so 9 1s are 9, minus 6. So here you will get 3. So cofactor of A22 you will be getting as 3 here. Next, one more left, that is cofactor. Let's find here cofactor of 6. What is this position? A23 or 6. Minus 1, 2 plus 3, and 2 3. Here odd number, so you will get minus 1 and 2 3. You will hide corresponding row and column. So when you hide corresponding column and row, you will get 1 2 2 minus 7. 1 2 2 minus 7. And this one when you will solve, you will get minus 7 minus 4, that is minus 1 into minus 11, minus minus plus 11. So 11 is the answer. Okay, so this is how we find the cofactor for any elements of any row or elements of any column. Now it might be asked to get the cofactor for whole determinant. Then in that case we can find by finding each and every element's cofactor, or we can use one direct formula. Okay, so that one I will come later on. So let's move to another question. Expand the determinant by the minors of the given row or column. Now here in this question, one determinant will be given, and it will be said that get the value of this determinant by expanding minors of column 1. When I say column 1, this is column 1, column 2, column 3, row 1, row 2, row 3. That means we have to expand in terms of column 1 to get this answer. Okay, so column 1 when I say, so what is the position of this? A11, A21, A31. Okay, so we have to get this value of this determinant by expanding not row but here column 1. Okay, so in column 1 we have 1 here. Now we will find its minor corresponding row and column 1 4 1 1. Now this one number 2, element 2 here, that is 2 1, 2 plus 1 3, as already I have told it is an odd number. So So here you will hide in corresponding row and column. So you will get 3 minus 1 1 1. This element you need to write here, that is 2. Okay, so 2 corresponding row and column you will hide, that means 3 minus 1 1 1 you will get here. Now next we have 6. So corresponding column and corresponding row if you hide, that means 3 minus 1 1 4. Now we will solve this one. 1 into 1 1, 1 into 4 4, minus 2, 1 into 3 3, by formula minus 1 into minus 1 minus 1, minus minus plus. Similarly 6, 4 3 is 12, minus minus 1 minus minus plus. So here you will get minus 3, 3 plus 1 4, 4 2 is 8, that is minus 8, plus 13, 13 into 6 78. So here you will get minus 11 plus 78. After subtraction 8 minus 1 7, 7 minus 1 6. So 67 is the answer. Okay. So likewise we can get the value of this determinant by expanding column 3 also. When I will take column 3, then I have to take this element and this element. So make sure that when you are getting the value or evaluating a determinant, so you need to write that element then minor. But if I say only find the minor of that element, then you don't have to write that value here. Okay. So for getting the value of any determinant, you have to write first what element is that in that position, then you will hide corresponding row and column, and you have to make sure that plus and minus, that is its position addition is odd number or even number. If it is odd, then there will be minus. If it is even, then there will be plus. Solve for x. So 3 cross 3 determinant. So solve for x means we have to get its value. Now x will hide corresponding row and column. You will get 1 3 1 4. Now for this element 0, 0 multiplied by any element will be 0 only. Similarly here plus 0, 0 multiplied with any element, that will be 0 only. So it is optional, you write or don't write here. 2 3 0 4, and you hide this one 2 1 0 1 equals to 3. So these two values will be 0. Only will get value for this one non-zero form. 4 1 is 4, 1 3 is 3 equals to 3. So 4 minus 3 is 1. 1 into x equals to 3. So 3 is the answer. Okay. So likewise, you have to get the value of unknown term x or any other variable. So next exercise we have, find the area of the triangle whose vertices are A, B and C. That means 3 vertices are given. Okay, 3 vertices are given of one triangle, and you need to get the value or the area of this triangle. So area, to find the area of any triangle, formula x1, x2, x3, y1, y2, y3, 1, 1, 1, and front you will get half. So this formula is used to calculate the area of any triangle. Okay, so we'll find the value of this vertices now. Half, in place of x1 what we have, minus it, x2 is minus 4 and minus 1. Similarly minus 2, minus 6 and 5, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so just I have substituted the value in place of x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. Now you see, I keep half as this. Now in order to get the value of this determinant, we use few operations. Okay, so what type of operations we use? You see, if all the elements are non-zero, then we have to find elements value for each and every element, right? So like how we have expanded in our previous question. So we can expand in row wise also, column wise also. But to make it easy, what we do, you see, we will use certain operations. This is what R1, this is what R2, and this is what R3. Okay. So we will first point out. Now we have to check which row or which column we have to do the operation. Operation means we will be adding or subtracting. Okay, so we will target C3 because in C3 we have 1 1 1. Okay, so first preference we will be giving to those column or those row where we have 1 1 1. So 1 1 1 we have in column number 3. So in column number 3, what we will do, out of 3 1 we will try to make 2 1 0. Any out of 3 ones we want to make 2 ones 0. So how we are going to make, you see, so first I am keeping this one as it is, this one I am not making it 0, I am making this one as 0. So if I need to make this one as 0, so what operation we will be using here? R2. This one is in R2, R2 arrow, that means I am doing operation in R2. Okay, R2 arrow, R2 minus R1, that is 1 minus 1, 0. So this operation I am doing here, R2 minus R1. Similarly, I want to make this element as 0. Okay, so R3 minus R1. So R3 I am changing here, R3 minus R1. Okay, so R3 minus R1, that is 1 minus 1, 0. So you see, this operation we have to apply for each and every element of row 2. This operation we have to apply in each and every element of row 3. I have not made any changes in row 1, so row 1 will be written as it is. Okay, so you see row 2 minus row 1, minus 4 minus 8, minus 4 minus of minus 8. So minus 4 minus minus plus 8, 8 minus 4, 4. So this will be 4, right? Minus 6 minus of minus 2. Row 2 minus row 1. In row 2 what we have? Minus 6 minus row 1 we have minus 2. So minus 6 plus 2, that is minus 4. So write a minus 4. And 1 minus 1, 0. Similarly, minus 1 minus of minus 8. So here you will get 8 minus 1, that is 7. 5 minus 1 minus 2, that is 7. 1 minus 1, 0. Okay, so after getting this value here, we can easily find now half is in front. So you see, now we will be expanding in case of column 3. Okay, so if I expand in terms of column 3, then what I will get here, 2 terms are 0 here, then it will be easy for us to expand. Okay, like 1, this is A11, A12, A13. So A13, 1 plus 3, 1 plus 3 is plus, so 1 will hide corresponding row and column, 4 minus 4, 7, 7. Okay, now similarly for 0, this is what, A23, A23 is what, 0, so minus 0 any multiplied with any element. So likewise, how we are getting the minus of particular column in previous question, same way we are expanding now. First we are taking 1, now 1 minor, then again for 0 and 0 minor of 0 corresponding row and column if you hide, that means you will get minus 8 minus 2. Okay, 7 and 7. Similarly 0 of this plus 0, if you hide this and this, minus 8 minus 2, minus 8 minus 2, 4 and minus 4. Okay, so ultimately this will be, you will get 0 only because 0 multiplied with something is 0, so only we will get the value for this term, that means 7 4 is 28 minus 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 plus 28. So here half into 56, so you will get here 28 square unit. Okay, so likewise we will get the value of area of triangle by using these vertices. Okay, I think you have got. Let me explain once more. First 3 vertices were given. In these 3 vertices you will just substitute x1, x2, x3, y1, y2, y3. This is our x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. So all the values we will substitute here from here, right? After substitution we will get this one. Now we will see that in our formula we have 1 1 1 in column number 3. So in column number 3, out of 3 1 you have to make 2 0, so that our calculation will be easy. So out of 3 1 what we have done, row 2 1 and row 3 1, this one we are making it 0. So in order to make this one as 0, what operation we have to use? R2 arrow, that means we are doing operation in R2, we are making change in R2. R2 minus R1, that is 1 minus 1. Okay, so 1 minus 1 is 0, so we are writing here R2 minus R1. Similarly, I need to make this one as 0, so 1 is in R3 arrow, so 1 minus 1. So we could have done here 1 minus 1 also, that is R3 minus R2 also. Okay, so but we have chosen here R1 only to make R1 as a reference row. Okay, so from a given reference row, when we subtract other two rows, then the calculation becomes easy. Otherwise, you will get answer by subtracting R3 minus R2 also. Okay, so I am keeping R1 as a reference. So R2 minus R1 and R3 minus R1. So these two elements became 0. Similarly, same operation will be applied here also. Then after that, we will just expand it. Okay, across column number 3. So column number 3, when you expand, only you will get for 1, because other two elements 0 multiplied with minus will get 0 only. So for only 1 you have to solve. So easily we can get it. Otherwise you have to find value of each and every element, like then it will be very lengthy if we don't use operation. So one more question comes here, same solution is same. Now if I say check whether these three vertices are collinear or not. Collinear, C-O-L-L-I-N-E-A-R, collinear or not. Then what you have to do? You have to get the value of this area of the triangle, that means area of these vertices. Okay. So if the answer is 0, then we can say that these 3 points are collinear. Otherwise, it is not. Okay. And if 3 vertices are given, and if it is said that check whether these 3 points are collinear or not, they lie in the same line or not. So what we will do, we will use this formula, and last A answer, that means area, if you are getting 0 square unit, that means they are collinear. Like this question is collinear or not? No, it is not collinear. Okay, because we got answer here 28 square units. Okay, so therefore this is not collinear. So you can get like this question also. Suppose this is M. Get the unknown value of M if it is collinear. If it is collinear, find the value of unknown value of N. So what we will do, we will use same formula, we will make equals to 0. So first assumption, it will be 0 because in collinear, just now I said that it has to be 0. So 0 by 1 by 2, you will get 0. Then after that you will substitute this value here, and you will find the value and get the unknown value of N. Okay, so first find the value of this determinant, and like in the previous question we have solved for the 3 cross 3 determinant, the value of X, same way you will find value for N. Okay, so in this video only this much. So in the next coming class I will just teach you what are the properties of the determinant, and till then you have to practice all those questions from these 3 exercises. Okay, see you soon.